listen to this.
Y'all can hate Joel Salatin all y'all want to for whatever reason you want to hate, right? But at the end of the day, when it comes to understanding business, understanding industries, I'm going to the people who making money doing it. Now, I've always wondered, is it possible to breed your own chickens from the hatcheries? And it just seems to me that all of the most famous breeds that we use for egg laying, and of course the ones that we use predominantly for meat production, are not breedable. Or they are, but they're not good moms, and it's a lot of hands-on, and then it's just so much easier, so easy to get it from the hatchery. Right? So he's taking on the project of essentially raising his own egg layers because he was seeing a decline in the size of the body. He was seeing all kinds of stuff that just wasn't panning out for his operation. The chickens weren't as productive as they used to be back in the day, so on and so forth. And this is some of the same stuff that I've heard my mom talk about, where it's like chickens just ain't chickeny like they used to be. So this man decided he was gonna breed his own like egg laying chickens, and he's a multi. Like he makes over $1 million a year on his farm, right? So like huge operation. And what he found was within a year, they got back to the size that he remembered them being. So basically, the full genetic potential of these chickens came back into fruition. Like you were able to see them verbatim. Then he said the chickens are easier to train. They were more docile, and they produced better even at an older age than some of the new chickens from the hatchery. And I said this multiple times, but let nature take its course. We always rely on the system to dictate what we should and shouldn't do instead of just taking the chance to try it. Let these things, they survived somewhat, right? Like I know these are domesticated animals and all this other kind of stuff. But if you leave a domesticated animal, for the most part, to its own devices, if it survives, it's because it's hardy. It's going to learn how to do better, right? So he takes the older chickens that have survived years of potential sicknesses and avoided predators, and he breeds those so that those genetics, that smart, that size, all of that can show up, right? And that's you're making survival of the fittest again. Stop thinking that even the industries that supply some of the holistic things that we do aren't still trying to make money. Hatcheries don't want chickens that lay eggs for 5-6 years. They don't want chickens that live that long, because then you're not going to buy as many chickens and they're going to shut down the operation. And it's no hate to businesses, but if you're a person who's trying to save money, trying to keep money in your pocket, you need to be finding out ways to make things last longer and do better over that period of time than what the system is going to automatically show you. When you do things on your own, you're in competition with the system. So look at it that way rather than look at it like they're here to help me.